It's my favorite time of the month. My bids just came out about 7 hours ago. I have been flying all day and couldn't wait to get to the hotel and record this, but let's react to my January flight attendant schedule. Initial thoughts, it looks really good. Now let's get into the specifics of the trips. I have a 3-day trip with an 11-hour JFK and then a 22-hour Phoenix layover, and that is position 2. It also starts with a deadhead, so I'm a huge fan of this one already. It's looking good. Next, I have a 2-day trip, and it is a 13-hour San Diego layover, and it is position 2. I have looks like a 3-day trip with a 16-hour Tampa layover, then about a 15-hour San Francisco layover, and that is position 3. I have a 3-day trip with a 19-hour Phoenix layover, then an 11-hour Mexico City layover, and that is position 3. I have another 3-day trip, and that is a 12-hour Phoenix and a 17-hour San Francisco layover, and that is position 2. That is it for the entire month. In total, that is 14 days of flying and 16 days off. In total, the line credit is worth 71 hours and 44 minutes. Final thoughts, I am pretty happy with the set of days off that I have, and I pretty much have most of my weekends off. I don't normally bid to be off weekends, but I did this time to kind of try to be off weekends. I have one Saturday that I'm working and 2 Sundays that I'm working. I did specifically bid to fly one of those Sundays because it just works kind of with what's going on and it works better with my commute. I definitely was trying to do 2 days this month instead of 3 days. I was hoping to do 2 days like back to back, but other than that, I like the 3-day trips. They're really not that bad and the layovers are nice. The month starts, maybe I'll end up swapping some things, but for now I actually don't mind it. I just for sure want to swap some positions around. If you're interested in what it means when I talk about the different positions, I do have a video explaining that. It's really not that serious or that important. It's just kind of like where you are on the plane. In terms of my layers, which I will not get into that's kind of a PBS thing and just the bidding system that we have. Most of my trips were actually from layer 5. Quite a few of them were from layer 5. So I guess I just wasn't senior enough to hold the trips that were in my lower layers. And that's, I think, why I have 3 days, because those were in my layer 5. So it's kind of interesting to think about how I was bidding and what I was planning to do versus what I was actually able to hold at my seniority. I will have a video at the end of January showing what I do actually end up flying.